Oh, good. No new sound. Sorry, it didn't switch either. Hold on one second. Because I'm in it. Damn, you see me what I did there? What happened? Why is my sound all broke? And they might all be like that then. Hopefully not. What's happening, Vash? Everybody got a sweet rendition, a mouth rendition of the music. Oh, sorry, Lamberto. While I'm in between scenes, there's nothing, man. Tension. Yeah, it looked like the Stream Deck must have had like an update or something, or done something stupid where all the sound is fucking broken. I don't even know if I have anything that's even like sound dependent anymore. I think my timers are probably sound dependent. I think they have like this one. I'll set again real quick. Yeah, not great. I'll have to go back through it. So if there's anything that's fucking broken, that's why. Vash. Ron says, dude, how you been, my man? Been checking a bit of your stream I missed. Yeah, sorry, Lamberto. I refunded those back to you, my dude, since it doesn't play in between the thing, you know. Cool. So let's get into some new stuff. We're gonna start off with some Guardians of the Galaxy stuff because I did go see this last week. You are too kind. Listen, I just do what I can, you know. Yeah, so apparently Volume 3 has been doing really well at about 282 million global during the weekend box office. I did see this Thursday night. I thought it was pretty good, you know. It's not bad. If you like Guardians... your return stream. He's a little here and there, Lamberto, but definitely be on the lookout. Yeah, I thought the movie was pretty good. Like I said, if you like Guardians, it's definitely in that Guardians you know, kind of piece. Yes, it's the last one being done by James Gunn as well. So it's the last one. It's kind of the farewell tour, as it were. No spoilers, of course, you know, but you know, it's definitely a decent movie. I will say I didn't find it as funny as I think some people do. The dude who was next to me was really loving this movie, man. He loves it. Bro was sitting next to me, and every time there was something funny, he was like, ah! And I was like, oh no, not this. So I kind of my experience was a little ruined by that, but outside of that, it was not bad. So yeah, I just was gonna talk about that. It's doing good so far. If it's something you're interested in, you should see it. I think it's worth it. It's definitely kind of the throwback to some of the better Marvel films, you know. But with that, we'll move on to the next thing. Guardians of the Galaxy 3 might be a tough watch for animal lovers and kids. This is something I wanted to kind of bring up, something I'm not really going to go into as well. You know, there's definitely some spoiler things in there, but yeah, this movie is actually very tough. A lot of the moments that actually made me feel like legitimately sad or kind of choked up or anything all had to do with animals, and it's pretty intense. It's definitely hard to watch at times, so just be aware. That's definitely something, you know, I want everybody to know as well. Movie made the people next to me. Yeah, I trust me, I understand that. It is intense. But yeah. Bored me to death. More like boredom. Mir. You need to suck it up. Ron, you have a cat or multiple cats or animals around you. You know how it is, man. It's sad. I look at my cats all the time and I look at them and like, damn, one day you're gonna be gone and I'm still gonna be here. Now movies are happy movies. Ron, you son of a bitch. way to spin this all around. Remember, that's why I don't watch The Last of Us. I was gonna say, way to spin this. You have made an enemy today, Birdo. But have I? Never be that sad. Oh my god. Listen, okay, so I'll be super I will be super honest about the Lord of the Rings. I've only watched the Lord of the Rings once. I would like to go back through and watch them again, but it's been a long time, and if I'm completely honest, I don't remember all the people. Oh yeah, Ty, dude. Have a good time on your trip, dude. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out, of course, my man. But yeah, have a great trip, dude. Have a great time. But yeah, I've only watched Guardians. It's a trilogy. Yeah, all of them, bro. Yes, I know it's a. So yeah, I've only seen it once, like each one of them once. I watched them all in like a couple of days. I watched like each one like over a couple of days or something, you know. So yeah, I mean, listen, I'm sorry, I just don't remember it that well. I also just remember being really confused on who was who and who was related to who and who was what. And I'm sorry, man. I'm really sorry. I'm not that big of a Lord of the Rings fan. I thought it was good. I'll go back through and I'll watch it again. Maybe I'll feel much different. Boromir is the douche. I don't know what that means. That could have been anybody, man. That could have been the guy with the white hair, the wizard guy. That's not the other wizard guy. You know, the wizard guy. This Kurosawa coming here. What the hell? Yeah, Casper, I feel you, man. I feel you. Seen the beans. I did see the bean. Gandalf? No, the other one. Who's the other one, man? See, there's two fucking wizard guys with long hair, with the gray hair, the long gray hair. Saruman, whatever. Yeah. Because it's Saruman and then there's Saruman, right? There's fucking two sorrow guys. Too many sorrow guys. Never apologize, Ron. That's how I feel, man. Yeah, this is how Vash feels with Star Wars. Listen, they're not bad. They're just not my favorite thing, you know. Sauron and Saruman. Yeah, there's too many sorrows. More like Sauron. Got him. Sorrow man. I'm just saying, there's too many sorrow guys, and it was. I remember asking someone, I was like, why is there like two dudes who are like this? Fucking got him. Yeah, but why do the two dudes have similar names, you know? A Man Called Otto? A Man Called Otto with Tom Hanks. Really? I've heard of it. I'm gonna have to check that out, Casper. I love to hear about that, my dude. Yeah, Sauron. Got him. I don't even know what that word at the end of that sentence is, Ron. About Sauron, Saruman, and Gandalf. Do a history lesson on Middle Earth if you like. I would not. And to be honest, I wouldn't. Isn't there like the Silmarillion or something? Isn't that like the history lesson? See, I might know some things. I know that. I've never watched it because why would I? Or read it because it's like a encyclopedia. All right, let's move on to the next thing. The next couple of things, it's very detailed, right? The next couple of things are all going to be pertaining to the writer's strike, actually. The Jesus revival. He had to, man. I remember because he was gray and then he was white, right? And then Saruman was a white whatever as well, huh? I didn't know that. So Stranger Things, their 5th and final season is going to be delayed due to the writer's strike. This is going to be kind of a thing. I think I have a couple of articles about this, just going over some of the shows and movies and things that are all being delayed because of the writer's strike. Definitely gonna be, a little bit of an impact here. You got all that, an upgrade from all that Balrog XP. Gross. Balrog just sounds like not something you should talk about. I know it's that big monster in the cave or whatever, but it sounds dirtier than it should be. So the Duffer Brothers, who are the creators of Stranger Things, have confirmed that the production on the 5th and final season of the Netflix show has been delayed because of ongoing writer's strike. This is going to become probably a bigger and bigger thing the longer it goes on. Definitely a little crazy. So like I said, these next couple are going to all be kind of the same, just going over different things, shows, movies, stuff like that. And so we'll just kind of run through these a little bit. Marvel's Blade has been paused again, this time due to the writer's strike. So Marvel is doing a Blade that is in the MCU that I don't believe has that dude in it. Who's the guy? Who's the guy from the original Blade films? I can't think of his name. Wesley. That's right. Wesley Snipes. Yeah, it's not going to be Wesley Snipes. It's a whole new cast and everything. But yeah, I've been pretty excited about it. It sounds like could be pretty interesting, but apparently it's going to be on pause, which it sounds like from this headline too, that it is on pause again. So this is not the first time this has happened. Who could say that the blade has been sheathed? Damn. With all the XP points. Balrogs are the same race as Gandalf. What the fuck? Really? You could just say shit like that to me, Ron, and I would have no idea if what you're talking about. That's right. That's who it is. Casper. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce his name. I feel like I'm gonna butcher it. I'm not gonna try it, but yeah, I've seen him. It's gonna be pretty awesome. Like angels and devils. What the fuck are you talking about? Angels and devils? You're talking about the Gandalf stuff still? Can we move away from the Lord of the Rings? I wish the Lord of the Rings was on writer's strike. Daredevil is getting an MCU show. You move away, we're talking to you. Hey, we're talking to you. What are you, from New York, Lambert, or what happened, man? Abided by the terms of the strike. Has been for a while. I'm sure he has. I'm sure he didn't pay shit to nobody. He's probably an asshole. Daredevil was getting a series in the MCU, so it's getting its own like show and everything. Oh shit, my bad. But so it is gonna be Daredevil Born Again, but it is now suspended as workers join the writer's strike. Also, Super Dead. Yeah, and probably was also a super douche. there's no way to I was gonna say confirm that, but I think he probably was. He's kind of in that age of being a douche. Maybe he wasn't. I hope he wasn't. I actually really do. I actually hope he was not. It's always great when those people are not. But he has like family and stuff that are still alive, right? Like a son, maybe? I did, Lamberto, but I know Cyclo has not, so please keep any spoilers to a minimum if possible. That'd be great. If his son is still around. I know there's like an estate that handles, obviously, or, like a group that handles his estate, I should say. So, but yeah, so another program that is getting halted due to the writer strike. Like, this is definitely gonna probably gonna become more of an issue as time goes on. Like I said, is the longer it goes, the more things it's going to affect, and the more things it's going to happen. Baby Yoda becoming a Sith was crazy. Damn, bro. It was even crazier when he killed all those other younglings. That shit was. I'm on my phone. Damn. Listen, we would never spoil that like that for you, Cyclo. I promise, man. I wouldn't. I would have got him out of here if it was that. It's not. I promise. That it's a fake. It's a lie. I'll ban this whole place to the ground. That's true. You should, man. Listen, I promise. I hate spoilers just as much as anybody else. So if I see anything like that, I will try and get it out of here as quick as possible, Cyclo. I promise, man. These are fake. These are fake spoilers. Maybe. Okay, so then last thing for this writer strike one is there's I guess IGN pulled together a whole list of everything that's going to be kind of delayed because of it or impacted or whatever. So I'll just go through and go over what some of these are. A Night of the Seven Kingdoms, Abbott Elementary. I don't know what this one is. Abbott. Big Mouth, Blade, Cobra Kai apparently. Damn, that sucks. Daredevil, Evil. I don't know what Evil is. Hacks. I don't know. But I knew this. A bunch of late night talk shows are getting put on hold right now, which is crazy. Loot, Severance. Severance sounded like it was gonna be a really good show. Like the only reason to get Apple TV is for fucking Severance. Stranger Things, Saturday Night Live, Wonder Man, Yellow Jackets. And that's just, this kind of group kind of all put together. So it's definitely going to be impacting a lot. And it's crazy. And I think a lot of it is overpay and everything from what I understood, which is crazy. Mando dies, actually. He gets beaten with a Beskar pipe by Abby. Damn, bro, that's like that's like 2 spoilers in one. Ron is like the king of spoilers. Man. Suddenly mid TV. Yeah. See, spoilers can ruin a lot of shit. That's why I don't even at certain points it's I'm going to call out something if I know it's not actually, a spoiler, so that way people know it's not real. But when you don't know it's real, it kind of also can kind of ruin it. So by Walter Jr., is that a Breaking Bad reference? Veggie bacon was not cutting it. I didn't realize. Do you see that damn Bill Clinton kid was interrupting a live stream with a strike? Really? Hassan Piker's stream? Really? Dude, if you can find a clip, even if it's later, if you drop it in the thing, we'll take a look at it. I didn't even know that. Dude, fucking Bill Clinton kid coming back. He's getting his name back out there again. That is hilarious. So yeah, lots of things. Like I said, I think a lot of this is due to the writers not getting paid. So I'm actually all in favor for these places. Writers should be getting paid. Whatever it costs them, they should pay them. It's definitely worth it. Good writers are worth the money. So hopefully they can reach an agreement. And hopefully the writers don't have to give up a whole bunch for it. So yeah, I'm just shocked at how much weird spoilers are happening in the chat here. Whew. Hey, did y'all know that I think it's Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. I was gonna say Breath of the Wild. Tears of the Kingdom I think it's coming out this Friday. To abandon shows. I mean, depends on what ends up happening. What ends up happening with the pay or whatever they're trying to do. I think if there's can't find an agreement, I think a lot of people are gonna jump. Why not? They don't want to be taken advantage for when they could probably go do something else and get paid well for it or whatever. I don't know. I hope it doesn't happen too, but AI to write scripts. I mean, maybe. If that was the case, at least then we would have, we wouldn't have to be trying to pay all these writers, man, all these creative types. But no, I mean, there's definitely writers who are more apt to write stuff for specific properties, and then there's ones who kind of shouldn't be. It's just you got to get the right person. So this article was just talking about should you play Breath of the Wild's DLC before Tears of the Kingdom, which I believe is just like the master challenges or something. I might be wrong. If anybody knows exactly what the DLC, I thought that's all it was. The Master Trials is the DLC pack 1 and the Champion's Ballad is pack 2. Okay. But yeah, I think, so the article was kind of running down what's in each DLC pack or whatever and all those things. So that way you can kind of decide if this is something you want to get into. I don't think any of this is relevant to the new game. But I think, if you're, a big Zelda fan, you should get into them. Especially if you really want to just make yourself feel terrible. From what I heard, these are like really, really intense, a lot harder. But yeah, kind of interesting. Wonder Woman 84. That movie was weird, dude. I ended up watching that movie I think I was traveling or something and I watched it. So I saw it at a weird time too. And it was weird. Pedro Pascal is in that though. Finn should have been a Jedi. Yeah, we talked about this a little bit ago, a couple weeks ago, Berto, about how John Boyega got kind of screwed in that trilogy. Found the article with the video posted on Twitter. Okay, cool. I'm gonna pull it up here in a minute. Why Link have a lightsaber? I don't know, man. Cause Zelda be doing wildness now, man. Cool. Let's I'm gonna move on to the next thing real quick before we pull up that that workers strike Bill Clinton kid video. So I also found that Nintendo put together a 6.5 minute video kind of recapping the story of Breath of the Wild. So if you are going to get into Tears of the Kingdom and you have not checked it out, you should check this out. Let's see just a couple of seconds. Let's just see what a couple of seconds of this looks like. Can we? Yeah, come on. Give me a little bit of.
This is the story of our hero Link.
Why is there?
Who lost his memories?
Why is there voice
to
acting?
Save the world from the scourge of Calamity Ganon.
Why is there voice acting? Why is it weird? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh.
It began 100 years ago in the kingdom of Hyrule.
All right, whatever. I didn't realize there was going to be all voice acting and shit. I didn't care about any of that. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out and bringing a lot of chaos, Berto. Hope you have a great night, dude. We'll see you soon, man. Link again. It's always Link, dude. So yeah, if you're interested in checking it out, you should check out the recap. I'm just gonna pull up this other video. Bro is everywhere. Twitter reacts with memes to Bill Clinton kid. Crashing Hassan Spiker's stream at the... Oh my god, why is there so many ads on this? Okay, let's see.
How you guys doing? We love landlords. We're all against unions. We're here to protest against the landlords and the unions. We love them. Can we do like a quick shake on the hand? We love landlords. Look. We love landlords. We love landlords. We love them a lot. We're all against unions. They're not fair to the corporate companies. This is a crazy protest.
Anyway, as I was saying,
landlords, we love them a lot.
we're waiting for.
We're waiting for the landlords to come.
Oh, there you are. Thank you.
See if you see a Nissan.
No, I can. It's a public place. I can show the sign. Yeah, I will be showing the sign to you. You guys like landlords?
We'll probably leave if that's the case. Well, I don't want to.
Oh my god. Okay, so they had backsides of their things too. I saw a little bit. Holy shit. So these dudes just run up and are putting up signs about landlords? What the fuck? People are weird. Dude, that's like a whole nother level of weird though. That's a different kind of weird. Hassan is so calm about it. Dude, he handled that pretty well. No idea who he is supposed to be. Who the kid is supposed to be? Or Hassan? Yeah, I just is to ignore him. Yeah, and he was like going through the whole thing where it was like, oh, okay, maybe we're just gonna go to a different place. Why people have him on podcasts? Yeah, I don't get that. But like that's his whole thing now, right? He has to be the meme kid, so. I don't know. That's wild, but nice share, man. I'd like to forget this kid at some point. Yeah, let's move on from this. Move on and never have to talk about this kid ever again. That's how people get stimulated now. I guess, man. That's sad though. Sad that that's how they got to get the stimulation. Man, this is gonna be one for Ron right here. I know he's gonna love this one. Apparently, the Doctor Strange 2 writers weren't able to watch WandaVision before finishing the sequel. Who knew? So apparently WandaVision wasn't finished yet, which is why people were seeming that the Scarlet Witch's character beats were a little off. And they said there might be good reason. The sequel's writers couldn't watch WandaVision as it wasn't yet finished. She always has been. I mean, kinda. But so I was just reading this first part. So she was saying it's a similar story arc in Multiverse of Madness that it is in WandaVision. There could be parallel stories being told there. A lot of grief and loss, which I think is funny. She's not wrong. WandaVision and Multiverse of Madness kind of have like the same story play out, right? So it's kind of like the writers didn't know exactly what they were going to be doing, like what was going to be happening. So they were like, we'll just kind of guess. And both people kind of came up with the same thing, but different ways of achieving that. Yeah, that's pretty wild. I can't believe that they don't get some kind of, preview or understanding of what the arc was going to be, because the end of WandaVision does not tail into Doctor Strange very well, so yeah, it's not great. If you read House of M, right? I know that a lot of this was based on House of M, but dude, it's still kind of like, I mean, you would think you would have like an idea, because you saw. Did you watch WandaVision, Ron? It was a good. I thought it was one of the better Marvel shows. I thought it was good. It was fun. It was whatever. But the way it ended, in the way that all of Doctor Strange 2 kind of happened. Yeah, she kind of ended at one place and started at the next place. And it kind of was like kind of a weird thing. So yeah, I don't know. With the Darkhold, right? But I feel like they put that in there because they were like, shit, we need to file into Doctor Strange 2 somehow. Did you wanted to see the WandaVision show or the Doctor Strange 2? Because I would recommend watching both, because I think they're both pretty good. Not really surprised. Yeah, I mean, listen, man, I agree. I felt like they had to feed those ones together, because they were like, oh fuck, we're writing the exact same story. How do we loop this? Cool, let's move on. I saw this and I thought this was kind of interesting. So Andor is getting a second season. If you haven't watched Andor, I would highly recommend it. I think it's the best Disney Star Wars stuff that's kind of come out so far. I think it's great. I thought Rogue One was really, really good. So I think it's the director, producer, whoever this guy is. They're kind of coming out and talking about that season 2 will cover all the way up to 3 days before Rogue One and its final episodes. I think it's super, super cool. It's definitely going to kind of put a nice little plot, right ahead, and then you can jump right into Rogue One. Yeah, I agree. Needs a series too. I don't know, man. The way that you got him looking, I couldn't watch him for that long, man. He looked like he's trying to go into the military. They're just gonna have maybe that's what they'll do, man. Maybe they'll just have like a military show and it'll be Cal Kestis in it. Have a new dude now? Oh, really? What he look like? Star Wars infantry. That's probably a thing, actually. So this other part here, I haven't gone too far in, but it said along with more ties to the film, which I'm not a super fan of, it also reveals that one character will not be making a return. That one of the nice things is that the first season didn't really tie to the films much. I actually thought that kind of worked out really nice. Oh, I think I did read this because they were saying will not be making a return. I believe that is just they're talking about who plays Jin. Is it Jin? No. What's the girl's name? I don't remember. I don't remember. The main girl from the Rogue One. I'm pretty sure that's who they were talking about. She's just not going to be returning for the show or anything. So, after work, hey, thank you so much for coming and hanging out, dude. It's been a blast. Have a good time at work, man, and I'll see you soon. So yeah, listen, we'll see. It'll be interesting. The shows, the rest of the seasons will take are very different. We'll see. It worries me a little bit. It always. As soon as you get into multiple seasons of shows, you're definitely asking for some things. Oh yeah, Felicity Jones will not be making a return as Jyn Erso, which is good. She wasn't in the first season, so she doesn't need to be in the second. So definitely looking forward to this one, though. Definitely looking forward. Oh man, this is one everybody's been excited about. Everybody's just been frothed up about. Everybody's feeling this one. Apparently, Karl Urban is going to be Johnny Cage in the next Mortal Kombat movie. That's right. Apparently, Mortal Kombat 2 films this summer. So, did it say what year? A year or two ago? Better not be a shitty MK then? It might be. Oh yeah, 2021, they made a Mortal Kombat film, and it was fine. Wasn't anything great. It was fine. But apparently they're going to be making a sequel to it, and they had to find their Johnny Cage. And apparently, it's going to be Karl Urban. They said he's reportedly in final talks, so he's not specifically yet, the guy yet, but hopefully should be soon. Why we not get the Michael Jai White? I thought they turned that one into like a mini series. I think they did release it. I thought it was just like a mini series that got put online or something. I forget exactly, but I thought I remember thinking that same thing, and then I realized later on that they actually did release it as something. I thought it never happened. We'll have to take a look, man. But yeah, so Mortal Kombat 2 set to film this summer in Australia. Oh, nice. Set to return in Shang Tsung and Sub-Zero or Bi-Han. Oh yeah. Another version of all right. Yeah, that could be interesting. They're definitely kind of they have some things that they could do. This guy Cole Young that they created for this film, I'm pretty sure he was created, was like the weakest part of the film. So they definitely I think they definitely could be doing some things because they're trying to talk. They're gonna do this whole thing with Sub-Zero or whatever. Well, they didn't even say if the guy who played Scorpion is gonna be back or not. Which that's like the one everybody really wanted. So I don't know. We're gonna be. I'm excited to see. Loved him as Dredd, and he's good in Star Trek. Oh, interesting. Was he that new the new judge in Dredd? I think we watched that in the Discord last year. It was pretty funny. It was pretty good time. It was a short fan film, I guess. Has to have Scorpion if they have Sub-Zero. Yeah, well, that was like the big point of the last one, was it was both of them. And who was the... I can't remember who the guy who played the original one. And this guy, I don't want to butcher his name, but is this one. He played Scorpion in the new one. In the previous one. It was really good adaptation. He was okay. Yeah, cool. I thought it was good in Dredd. Then it was a fun film. So I think they gotta get my man's back. Although I guess he is 62. Good lord, I didn't realize. Man doesn't look like he's aged a day. So yeah, interesting. Speaking of Star Trek, though, there is a Star Trek website that lets you explore every Enterprise bridge. I thought this was kind of interesting. I'm not a big Star Trek guy, but I think this is kind of one of those cool things. Like if you are into these kinds of things, being able to explore, kind of see the extra details of something like this, I think it's pretty cool. Person writes, sometimes I discover a website or app that I know is going to suck up hours or even days of my life. There's a web portal right here. This will be the website. Launched on April 27th, was created as a collaboration between Roddenberry Estate and the Roddenberry Archive and tech company OTOY, which live shortly after the series finale of Picard aired on Paramount Plus. And it does have some features. It does feature some information from that show that you may want to avoid if you're not seen the recent season. So I just thought that was pretty cool. Definitely one of those things. Like I said, if you're a big Star Wars person, you could definitely you'd be able to check out some things. And like I said, it's interactive, but somehow interactive. Heard good things about Star Trek just in general, or like a new Star Trek. Like what Star Trek? There's so much Star Trek, man. That's a bold general statement to make. I heard all of it is good. All of it? Untrue. I'm sure that not all of it is good. But I've always heard like the original series and stuff are usually pretty decent. So I also came across this article the other day too. Nintendo is seemingly going after Switch emulation following Zelda Tears of the Kingdom leak. So Nintendo has been like on like a tirade lately with a lot of their stuff. This, I mean, I understand a little bit more, but they've definitely been going a little crazy lately. and this is just another part of that. An important Switch homebrew tool called Lockpick has reportedly been DMCA'd following pre-release piracy of the latest Zelda game. So this is kind of more of the warning of still be careful of leaks. Still be careful of Nintendo. And right now it's just not a good time to be playing anything that is Nintendo related, which I will definitely talk about after the news. I got some updates on some of the games that are going to be played in the near future. I talked about it a little bit in the Discord, but I'm going to be pushing off one of the more recent Zelda games that I wanted to play. Well, not a recent Zelda game. One of the recent Zelda games I wanted to play on stream, I'm going to be pushing out a little bit, just a little bit, and we'll kind of reevaluate in a little while. Yeah, Nintendo and Disney, they're definitely out here trying to be unfuckwittable. So just be careful, be safe out there. Nintendo is definitely trying to try to do what they can. Like I said, this is a little more understandable because of the leaks happening with Tears of the Kingdom. That's not something that should be happening. So they're definitely looking at DMCAing, I guess, piracy of that game. But damn, I just feel like it's sketchy to be like doing anything with Nintendo right now. Oh, damn! Look. Okay, we get into the first video of the stream here. This is, I think we talked about this, and I was kind of surprised that I saw a thing because I don't remember what the conversation was about this, but so they're gonna make a Meg 2. I don't know, and if you haven't seen the Meg or Meg, whatever the first one was called, I don't really remember. But it is a Jason Statham film revolving around a huge megalodon, which is a large shark. And they just announced, I thought that they just announced that they were making a second one, or maybe they announced a release date or something for it.
Rick fucking Master!
Yo, Plenty, what's happening? Welcome on in. But yeah, they've released a trailer for the Meg 2. This sounds worse than Crank. Pause. I need you to pause. Put a little pause on that. I need you to put a little pause. I saw the first one, and it was cheesy as all hell, but it was fine. I thought it dragged on a bit too much. Oh, that's exactly. You know what? It was not a terrible film, and that's the best thing we can say about it. It wasn't bad. I did see. I don't know who wrote the article, but it was so unhinged that they said Meg 2 is gonna be this year's summer blockbuster, and I was like, damn. I don't know who the writer of this is, but. So the reason I watched the first one was I have a huge fear of the ocean, of open water, and super deep water. And so I was like, shit, yes, get me my fears. Hit me. And it didn't do it for me, but maybe this one will. Worse than Crank? I don't think it's worse. I thought it was fine. I think it's way better. But let's have a watch, and you guys tell me what you think, okay? guys sold.
Jonas, we need your help. We're detecting increased aquatic activity 25,000 feet deep in the trench. It's an ancient ecosystem untouched by man. Whatever is down there is trying to make its way to the surface. This was a bad idea.
Just a little bit.
Jonas, we've got company.
That's the biggest Meg I've ever seen.
Biggest Meg anyone's ever seen.
That's the apex predator.
Everybody
shit.
make it to the station! You can make it! Hit Thor!
3 massive Megs and who knows what else have escaped the breach.
I just hope it goes better than last time.
Hold on. Wait for this. Wait for this. Look for it.
What happened last time?
You don't want to know.
Go!
We've never seen this before.
They hunted it back.
Oh, shit.
You can relax. This place, Meg-proof. I mean, Jonas was always afraid of this, but I was also thinking...
See, would I steer you guys wrong? Vash has already said he's in. Look at this shot. Tell me this is not it right there. That is the right movie. Have you played Dredge? Okay, I've not yet, Cyclone. Not yet, man. You better roundhouse kick, bro. You're right. That's the closest we're getting, though. Apex afflicted Meg. That's what it is, man. That's the selling point. I think it is one of the posters, actually. I think 100% it is. Yeah, no thanks for me. Casper, I did see in that article, the person was talking about the summer blockbuster. They were like, yes, it's even gonna beat out The Flash. I was like, oh my God, that is a bold prediction. Oh my God. Oh shit. I wanted to make sure I shared this with you guys, because I think sometimes we should watch some things that are just a little bit goofy, a little bit funny, a little bit fun. You know, they don't always have to be stuff we're all super excited about. It should be something that, you know.
Thank you, Cody.
Yeah, see? I'm trying to bring the news, you know? The news. I don't know what that was. All right, let's move on to one that Cyclo dropped in that, look at this. My Cleveland Guardians? I don't even watch baseball, so I don't know nothing about the Guardians, but apparently we're gonna watch a video of the Cleveland Guardians. Are you guys ready for some baseball? You guys ready for a little bit of sports?
Baddoo breaks for second. Zunino's throw into the runner, and they got him. Jimenez did a great job to hold on to that.
Can we get a replay of what happened here?
Into
Baddoo.
And Baddoo is a little slow getting up.
That's who made the play.
Baddoo.
What a tough play. I can't believe he was able to hold on to it and get out of the way. And I don't know if it's an ankle or a knee that maybe hit on the bag, or he maybe strained a groin.
Got hit on the bag. He definitely got hit on the bag.
Leg.
Yes.
Oh my goodness, that's unbelievable.
The ball hit him, and then Jimenez was able to catch it and tag him.
Are you kidding me?
It looked. I was wondering how he caught that ball.
Bags were hit. Is it replaying? Yeah, let's watch this one more time. One more time, guys.
Into the runner, and they got him.
That's right. He caught the ball because of his balls.
Great job to hold on to that throw as it was tailing right into Badu.
Badu
is
Badu.
a little slow getting up.
That's who made the play.
Badu got some pieces that don't work correctly anymore.
I can't believe he was able to hold on to it.
Oh my gosh!
Out of the way, and I don't know if it's an ankle or a knee that it maybe hit on the bag, or he maybe strained a groin. One of those two.
Watch that right leg.
Yes.
I don't think people in baseball wear cups.
The ball hit him, and then Jimenez was able to catch it and tag him.
But don't want to get up after that.
I was wondering how he caught that ball.
Oh wow! I like that the commentator was like, I was wondering how he caught that. He caught it off his balls. In case you guys didn't know. Cyclos, thank you so much for sharing that, dude. That is the kind of stuff that they don't always get to see. And I love that kind of stuff being shared. I love anything being shared in the Discord. Any news article, if you got something, please, make sure, of course, you drop it in the Discord. Anything that you're interested in, anything funny, anything. It doesn't have to be, movies, trailers, games, anything. Something like this. This is great content. If you have it, drop it in the Discord. There's a special channel just for the news. Such a good one. Yeah, he got that assist on his record. His balls got the assist on that record. I get all my news on Snapchat. Bro, what kind of news you get on Snapchat? Where's the Bill Clinton kid? Oh my god. That's funny, man. Yeah, you need to find better news sources. Because I have like a couple that I check. Obviously, like IGN is like kind of one. I check like their YouTube. I go onto YouTube and check out some other spots. I have 2 other spots that I usually check. And outside of that, I don't really, I just if I come across something naturally, I'll try and throw it in there. But it's very, it's difficult for me to try and grab everything I can, so I can listen while making coffee and do just yeah, I have to take the time to try and find stuff. And so I always appreciate when somebody can find something and they can throw it in there for me, because it just makes it that much more entertaining when I get to see stuff that I didn't find and I didn't pick out. I love bringing y'all the news, but I want the news brought to me. Throw it in there just right. That's right. Throw it in there right into the Badon't spot. Phil DeFranco is one I watch, which is where I seen that one. Oh, okay, nice. You don't remember him? I don't think I don't remember him. No. Am I supposed to remember him? Was there something he did? Ooh, now I feel like an a-hole. I feel like I missed something. Annie DeFranco? He's been on the internet for a while. Oh, okay. I probably have seen him then. Phil McCracken. Oh yeah, I've seen this dude before. I don't think I knew that's what his name was. He has a Sunday and a Thursday news show. All the news you need to know in a day so you're not doom scrolling for hours. Damn, bro. How mad do you think he would be if I just ripped that off and put it up on my channel? I'm not gonna do it. That's not what I'm saying. But I think my news is better. Take that. I never seen his shit. I know it's better than mine is. Not his. How about the Annie DeFranco News Hour? That's what I'm gonna say, man. That's what I'm gonna put now. Where's she at? I'm about to get her on my spot, bro. I'm gonna get her on my spot so that way I can have I can have her. We can battle it out with the other DeFrancos. She ever get a Grammy? Holy smokes! Oh my gosh, there's a lot of hapless lights happening. She ever get a Grammy? These are the questions we need in the DeFranco News Hour, bro. Oh my god, damn it! Hold on, DeFranco. Yeah, she has 4 Grammys. Take that, Phil. Phil McCracken. 1998, she got female rock vocal performance. 1999 for the same thing. 2000 for the same thing. And in 2004, recording package. So yeah, she did. She won 4. So I'd ask you to back up. I'd like to see Phil talk about that shit. I bet he won't. All about DeFranco. About one and only. Yeah, what's happening? I guess I'm just gonna go with hapless. I think I've thrown the name out a few times. So what's going on? Phil's so lacking. He wishes he could. If only you can see this segment. If somebody wants to send it over to him to really let him know, because what's gonna be funny is it's gonna be like talking about this Spider-Man burger. It's gonna be talking about this Spider-Man burger, but not talking about the Spider-Man burger. Just talking about Phil DeFranco and Andy DeFranco. Just chilling, driving by. I wanted to say hola. Yeah, thank you for coming by. I appreciate that. Yeah, we're just doing some news. We're just hanging out, talking about the news, all the news stuff that we talk about now. I spend 50% of my streams just news talking now. What? Coraline down here really wanting some attention, and I ain't got no attention right now because we got to talk about this Burger King, the red and black burger. So apparently, Burger King is bringing out a Spider-Man burger. So I think this one I just found earlier today. So Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse is coming out in June. Oh, sorry. The burger is coming out in May. Oh shit, May 15th to June 21st. I don't know when the movie. Oh, the movie comes out in June 2nd. Okay, so for a little promotional time, they are bringing out a burger. I have avoided scrolling down so you guys can witness this all at one time, but it is, as the words say, a red and black burger. So prepare. It's gonna get a little weird. What's wrong with just having a regular ass burger and just having like a promotional cup or something? Why you gotta make the fucking burger bun red? Why you gotta look like that? Like this is the 90s again. But for real, do you look at this and you're like, you know what? That reminds me of Spider-Man. Is there anything about that burger that makes you think, ooh, Spider-Man? Like even a little bit? Purple and green ketchup, right? They should have at least done something like that. Doesn't even look Spider-Man themed. Not a fan. I agree. I'm not a fan either. I agree. I think this is an L. I think Burger King just pulled an L here. You have a great partnership here to do I don't, you know, like a Spider-Man themed thing, and you pull this shit. This is the shit you pulled. All right, there's no other pictures. The fuck is happening? Looks like a watermelon. It does actually look like a watermelon. That's true. How about Sesame's lined on the like webs on the suit? Oh shit, bro. That's true. You could have done that. You know what they could have done? Fucking really anything. They could have just had a burger that was slightly different. Like back in the day, Burger King used to do I don't know if they still do or not, but they used to do a barbecue. I think it was barbecue and onion ring burger. And they could have just done something like that and been like, it's the Spider-Man burger. Like, oh, okay, what makes it a Spider-Man burger? Nothing. And we just call it the Spider-Man burger. Like, whatever, bro. Man, like, it doesn't have to look weird. Would have been the move. Or Miles' favorite meal. Nah, yeah, that's what, that's what McDonald's does. They do, like, meals by like, celebrities. Rapper Red and Black. Yeah, they could have just done a rapper. Like I said, or just this novelty cup thing, whatever. You don't have to do all this weird shit. I don't like this bun. It's weird. It's unnatural. Yeah, like Travis Scott did one. I think there was like at least one or two more, but I don't remember them. And I don't even know what they were. But yeah. I'm gonna put myself plainly in not a fan. Just like Hapless said, not a fan. Okay, let's move on. I gotta get away from that burger. Let's get to the next. We only have a few more things left here. Ooh, I didn't even pull up. We're gonna have to do the Survivor at the end too. If I forget, somebody remind me. We gotta go over Survivor. So I don't know how to say this exactly, so I'm gonna guess that it's Peridot, which is Niantic's next game, just launched today. So it is a pet simulation game. It looks like Pokemon, but not Pokemon. Like you would look at the monsters and be like, what the fuck are these? I don't even know what these are. Where's the burger? Village. We just switched away from the burger. Did you miss the burger? Do I need to pull it back up for you, Village? Because I'll do it. Peridot is a mineral? Really? Nice find. I did not know that. So it's exactly like Pokemon for the most part, except you're kind of like taking care of them like Tamagotchis instead of. Nah, I'll just watch the VODs. I was hoping they were gonna have Final Fantasy 9. Oh wow, look at you all. So I was gonna see, is this okay? We're gonna get an ad here for real quick, and then we will skip. So this is kind of we'll just see. I'll show you guys what it looks like. So you get like these like little creatures, and they are pretty fucking cute. So it's like a Tamagotchi kind of thing, but also kind of a Pokemon thing because you're like collecting them, but you also breed them. I know. I like watched another video about it, but it's like a lot of AR kind of stuff. I mean, I don't know. Like, I guess if this is kind of your thing, it could be interesting. I don't know. Like I said, especially if it's kind of more Tamagotchi like. Who needs new Tamagotchi? I don't know, man. I'm just trying to put like why somebody would want to play this. Water. Oh shit! I do need some water. I don't think I've ever gotten a water on this screen. I don't know. So I mean, and listen, you can like breed them and stuff. Like this is the breeding animation. I don't know. It's kind of weird, isn't it? Whatever, right? Okay, let me get some water real quick. splooshin' water all over myself. Let me get a little more. Thank you. I really did sploosh water like everywhere too. Look. Apparently my lid was not on. Just wipe that water down. They try to make that comeback, I guess, but this is like not even from the same company, you know? So it's something different. We have streamers to Tamagotchi now. That's fair. Thank you so much for the water. I don't get the hydrates that often, so appreciate it. So I don't know, whatever. This was just something I was like, hey, cool. Someone might be interested in this. I don't know if you guys have heard of this game Void Train. This looked like a pretty interesting one. I think it looks like a pretty cool, like a multiplayer game, I believe. So I was going to kind of show off that I think they just officially launched. I think they were in what is that? Early access? That's what it was. I'm sure it was early access. So I believe they're launching, I think they're launching like the official release. Yeah, so I wanted to show it off. Maybe something that could be played later down the line, you know, with maybe me and another streamer. So let's check it out. Yeah, so I thought this looked pretty cool. Yeah, so the interesting name kind of translates to actually being kind of interesting and pretty actually on point. So it is a train going through the void, apparently. So you're gathering resources, building up your train, a bunch of stuff like that. It actually looks like it's pretty cool. Who's making that? Who is the developer? Is a company called Hypertrain Digital. There's another developer here, but I don't know if they're the actual developer or not, because it's all marked as the publisher and the developer being Hypertrain Digital. So yeah, I think it's kind of a newer company, or a company that hasn't probably done much. Oh, they also made that game Breathage. That was one of the free games on Epic. They also did Tunchi? Or Tunch? I don't know how you say that one. But I had that game on Epic as well. It was free. So I think it looks pretty... Hey, they made Breathage. Yeah, it's the same one. I think this looks cool. Like I said, I think it looks like a cool multiplayer game. So could be something to play in the future. Any of their games? Me neither. I just know of Breathedge because of it was free on Epic, and then one of their other games I only knew because of it was free on Epic as well. I just saw these last two are news stories that I saw right before stream. I was just checking, making sure I didn't miss anything, and I wanted to make sure, and I'm glad I did, because I found this and the next one, which I think are both bangers. Beetlejuice 2 has a official release date. As of right now, you know, things can change. It's very early. But they're saying officially dancing into theaters next fall. So September 6th right now in 2024. That's their kind of their date they're looking at. My bet is, you know, that could move move around a little bit. It's so early, but right now they have a date, and they're you know they may hit it, they may not, and we'll see going forward. But just kind of interesting. I know that they just kind of announced that they're actually doing this, and then all of a sudden they're like, hey, we got a date, so we'll see. In this last one, before we do a little Survivor, we got to do the Survivor. We got to talk about it. Big things over there. So Project Bloom, Pokemon Studio teaming with Private Division for ambitious samurai game. I just thought this was pretty cool. So Game Freak, the studio best known for Pokemon, is partnering with Private Division in what appears to be its first major foray into the AAA action adventure space. So they showed off some pictures and like, you know, I guess it's just like some concept art stuff, and I thought it actually looked really, really interesting. So I wanted to kind of show it off real quick. Private Division announced that it is working with Game Freak on Project Bloom, Private Division announced it's working on, an ambitious new action adventure game. In a statement, Game Freak director Kota said that fans can expect something very different from its usual monster collecting fare. Yeah, look at this. This is a really, really cool looking picture. Good concept piece for this. Samurai Detective Pikachu. Man, we could only hope. I guess that was the only picture they showed. I didn't know if they had more, but yeah, it's one of those things. If they don't even know what they're gonna do with it right now, I think they probably have an idea, but they haven't really released any of that. So this picture is everything we have. It's really good concept art, and I look forward to hearing more. Yeah, I agree. Okay. Last but not least, if you guys don't know, we always on Tuesdays we go over the newest episodes of Survivor. That gives you almost a full week to get caught up. So if you haven't, now's your warning. But every year, over the last couple of years, my girlfriend and I, we watch Survivor, and we make a bet at the beginning of the season. The very first episode, you have to choose a person. You have to choose a person you think is going to go far. The idea is that every time your person gets voted out, you take a tally on the board and you have to choose a new person. At the end, whoever has the least amount of tallies wins. It's just something that kind of spices up the normal Survivor forte for us, you know, the normalness of it, which has been actually very good season. We've really enjoyed it. So at this point, my person has already gotten voted out. My first person was a lady named Sarah, and she was voted out, and I chose a new contestant named Carson. My girlfriend's person was Franny. And so let's go ahead and get you guys caught up with this last week's episode, the newest of the new. The 9th person voted out, and the 4th jury member was Franny. That's right. So after at the beginning, or not at the beginning, towards the middle of the episode next week or this
Oh,
week.
no.
That's right. At the beginning of this, or the middle of this next week, this week's episode, the girlfriend is going to have to find a new person. I think she had some ideas on who she wanted to take, but she wasn't sure. She gets a little bit of time. You know, it has to be before the end, before the voting, pretty much. So, yeah. So we are now tied going into the last handful of people here. So my person is Carson, still in it. All the rest of these are open up, getting heated. That's right. So big changes happen in this week. So we will see. I will update everybody on Tuesday who she has chosen and who was voted out, and from there we will we'll keep on keeping on. And with that, I think that's going to wrap up the news. Thank you all so much for hanging. Oh, still so no music.